This will be the last update I can give on this book because this is, in all of my books on Amazon KDP, this is my best selling book on Amazon. I made Amazon a lot of money and then the book got blocked. So we're going to kind of go through the journey of this book so you can gather inspiration. But then also I want to share some strategies about where else you can sell your book once you know it's sold. Amazon is a great resource because they have a customer base for you. But if your book or account is ever terminated or suspended, then you are left to figure things out. And that was me for a couple of hours before it was reinstated. So I wanted to share with you in this video the homework that I did and the things that I've learned, because now that a book is validated, I can go anywhere and sell it. And I'm going to talk about, the possibility of even putting it in Barnes and Noble and learning Barnes and Noble ads. So this book I published kind of feels like a one-hit wonder because it was my first year publishing on Amazon KDP. The book was almost 1 year old. It was just maybe 18 to 20 days shy of being a year old. So I did a lot of things to drive sales to this, which you'll see in this video. But yeah, I'm trying to celebrate it for what it is, because it is an accomplishment, even though the book is blocked. And I have submitted copyright information with the US government to see if that will help get the book unblocked by copywriting the covers as a series, which is different than just applying for the copyright for the inside. As you know, we cannot copyright repeated pages for low content books. You really can't copyright, oh, like, look at this notebook. Okay. So I went a different route by copywriting the covers, which this could be a separate video in itself. If you're interested in that, drop a comment below. So this video is an accomplishment exercise to inspire you to see the power of multiple strategies working together to be able to get this number. So essentially I took the number of orders that I had in all of my account for the lifetime of this account and times it by the list price. And I did it a little bit lower because of Amazon's price strike. So this comes in at $146,107.80. Now you might be like, how does this work? You can put a certain price on your book, but Amazon can lower the price lower than that. And this book, when it started selling, I actually raised the price 30 cents, 50 cents. And then by the time it was in its prime, selling at a BSR of 1,500, it was $1.50 more than when I started publishing it. So you can check out other videos that I've made about raising the price of your books because of inflation, because of the validation of sales. I do think that many books on Amazon KDP are priced too low. So I have a lot to be grateful for that I was able to experience this in under 1 year, where, it definitely opened the door to the importance of platform independence, to be able to not just be reliant on Amazon to sell my book, even though they have the best customer base, right? I shouldn't say the best, it is the biggest. And so that's why a lot of people leverage it, because it is really nice to not have to worry about customer fulfillment, right? They take care of all that, even the customer service side. So this really opened the door. I always knew about platform independence. You would hear me talk about it. And one of my favorite marketing experts talks about it a lot, and that's Russell Brunson. He talks about building an email list. So that's something I've been doing. So when you guys were cheering me on after January 20th and 21st and 23rd, and you were complimenting my poise to not lose my mind by losing this book and this income stream, I had the foundation of platform independence. I knew it wasn't my only place that I could generate income from because I have an email list and I'm always learning new skills. Okay, so that was a really important part of being able to rise from the ashes, is that I realized that I knew I had the information and I knew the work it would take to start again, and that's exactly what I did. So when my best-selling book was blocked, I thought about, what is the option of putting this in a book funnel? And so I looked into different resources to be able to do that, because if I put this in a book funnel, like, imagine having all of the cells. So when we talk about making Amazon money in the tune of $146,000 for one book in 1 year, like Amazon, they took the printing off my shoulders, right? They took the shipping off my shoulders. They were shoulders. They were soldiers for the shipping and the printing, right? They did that work. And we only get royalties, right? So when we talk about platform independence, you might think, oh, that's a lot more work because now you got to find a printer. There's printers out there, but now you have to ship it. Like, yeah, but if you're collecting more royalties, like, there's power in that. So it's important when we are doing Amazon ads and we're calculating list price that we understand that it's not the full picture, right? Like, but it's still an accomplishment to be able to sell a book to that tune in 1 year and learn this much. So I'm sharing this just to be transparent and inspiring for you to really find that niche that you want to publish in. Now, on the ad side of this is where it gets really interesting. And this is why I can say repeatedly that ads have changed my business every time I use them. And there's a couple exceptions, and I'll talk about that after I make this statement. Because I used ads to gross 43,000 sales for Amazon. And when you have a book that is working and you decide to use ads for it, it will magnify and multiply your organic sales. So when I take my overall sales that I made Amazon and I subtract it from my ad sales I made Amazon, that is $102,000 in organic sales. Do you understand how crazy that is? So in all of my experience, when an ad is profitable, when a book is profitable with Amazon ad campaigns, it should 2x your organic sales. And in this case, it did more than that for me. So I just want you to not give up if you have something like what happened to me, a best-selling book that is blocked. Now, here's the really interesting thing, is that when we talk about using Amazon as a sandbox, it can be just a place to test too. So this validated book, like, if it sells on Amazon, you can sell it anywhere. And so that's the idea of having a book funnel. Now, during this time in January, I got pricing from China, and it looked like I was needing to spend about $5,000 out of pocket to buy, I think it was 5,000 books. Okay. So then that would require me to have the books here, probably in my basement. 5,000 books. I don't even know what that looks like. I might not even have room for that. I have a lot of bookshelves. I'm in my basement right now and I'm looking like, is this possible? I'll have to show you. Anyways, so maybe it's having a storage unit, right? But when it's in a book funnel, now I can say buy one, get one this price, or get 5 for this price. You can really accelerate growth, in my experience, with funnels. That's always been my experience. When I talk about the ads have changed my life, the only ads that haven't changed my life that I've tried out so far is Pinterest and Twitter. And Twitter is still brand new. I'm still learning that. And I'm still spending more time mastering Amazon ads right now at the time of this video. And Pinterest, I just haven't ever been able to figure out, and I've never had something that I was trying to scale. It's always just been like, well, let me see if I can siphon leads for my funnel from here. But like learning Facebook ads changed my life, and learning Amazon ads changed my life. So if you have thought about like, wow, this book, I've had a lot of books that would sound really good, and I don't want to have to worry about Amazon. There's a company called AccuTrack, and I have a contact there if you want it. But he gave me pricing to make my book, and then I pay him an upfront fee, and he stores everything, and he prints it, and he ships it, and he even can hook up to your funnel, or you can use him as your supplier to Amazon. And so inside of this method, you become fulfillment by Amazon. I believe it's FBA or M as in mastery, merch by Amazon. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet because it's a different ballgame. The ads are still the same, so I know that it could be a possibility. So that's something I need to make the decision on, if it's worth investing and then signing up for that side of Amazon, paying the $39 a month fee, running ads to that, and then having this company fulfill it. So there really is a lot. I don't ever want you guys to get discouraged, because platform independence means we cannot be reliant on one company. If you've learned anything over the past, 30 days of, is TikTok getting shut down in America? Is my account suspended or terminated? Or can I even use Canva Pro Elements uploading to a third-party site? There are solutions, and oftentimes we want the quick and easy ones, and we don't grow as vigorously when we do that. But I wanted to share this with you just for you to think about the power of having a book validated, and the possibility to put your shoulder to the wheel and push, strategize, figure out ways to make your book profitable while being platform independent. So I'm still kind of in those works, because the tricky part with me and my personality and my personal brand is my best-selling book really doesn't have anything to do with marketing. It really doesn't have anything to do with being a course creator or a digital marketer, but it does fill a niche of my life that I have an obsession over, but I don't always get to manifest that. And I know that sounds so vague, but I really do love what I created in this best-selling book. So I don't want to give it up, and I am getting sales as I'm building out the niche on Amazon. But I definitely am always thinking about, like, what is the platform independence strategy move now that it's validated? So I would love to hear from others that have had. I know that there's other companies that did so good on Amazon, and then they pulled off. They do spiral bound journals. They upload them that way, and they do six figures now because they started on Amazon. So I know there's a way to do it. The company is in Texas, and I haven't really found a good contact. I don't know that they do coaching. They sell journals. So like and subscribe to follow the journey of building skill sets that give you more income, which gives you more time and relationship freedom. As always, love you guys. Peace out.